Good morning, guys. It is about 4:29. I am at Planet Fitness. I have to come here super early today to work out since I have to be at the airport at 5:45. So I am gonna run in and do 30 minutes of fasted cardio or so, and then shower and head to work. So I just wanted to say I hope you guys are having a good day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hey guys, it's dark again. That was my phone, sorry. So it is now 7:48 at night, and I got back from the work training thing that I had to do. Sorry, you probably can't see me very well. How's that? I got back from the work training thing that I had to do somewhere around 5 p.m. I got up at 3:50 this morning. I went and worked out. Well, I checked in with you before I did that. And then I had to be at the airport by 5:45, and it was a 3-hour drive up to Spartanburg where we do our training. And it's pretty cool. They have like high fidelity patient simulation mannequins. So these mannequins, I'm a nurse in case you guys didn't know that, but these mannequins can breathe, they can blink, you can listen to their lung sounds, you can make them do whatever they want. Like, they're pretty cool. But we have to do it every quarter, so 4 times a year we have to drive up there, and they just give you a scenario and you kind of just work it out with your partner, and it's always like a learning experience, and I don't know, it's pretty cool. This week we walked into the first room and it was like a hospital scenario, and we got a report from the nurse, and then you were supposed to be like, okay, I'm gonna get ready to load them up in the aircraft now. And so then you go into another room, and they had us sit on like these 5-gallon buckets, and they measured the inside dimensions of an aircraft, and they had us sit on the buckets as like our seats, and then they had this like plastic thing as like a roof, and then they made like a PVC frame for us to sit in. So we were like in the constraints of an aircraft, and we had like our monitor and all of our normal stuff with the patient like sitting right on your lap how it normally would be. So that was really cool. They've never done that before. And of course, you know, they made the patient like arrest, and so we had to do CPR, and we had to intubate and give all these medications and everything. But sorry, that sounds really funny. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And it's always nice because there was like 6 of us in a van, so it was like a road trip for 3 hours. And I did bring my food with me. I ate my breakfast on the way there, and then I had 2 meals while I was there. And if you guys know me, you know that I love wings. I love wings. And so me and one of the other girls, we brought our food, but after all the sims were done, everybody else wanted to get lunch. Sorry, this looks really funny, me sitting in my dark garage, but everyone else wanted to get lunch, so they wanted to go to wings, and I cannot sit there and watch people eat wings when I love wings. So what I wanted to share with you is most wing places have, some form of grilled chicken, whether it's grilled chicken tenders or grilled chicken breast. So I got 4 grilled chicken tenders, and then I just got a side cup of sauce, and I just put a little bit of sauce on the 4 tenders. And so essentially it's the same macros as a chicken breast. So I didn't feel bad about eating that. It came with fries. I dumped the fries on someone else's plate before I ever had a chance to eat them. And then that was at like 1, and I didn't get home till 5, and so that was a really long time for me to go without eating, and I was starving. So I got home and I made my scallops and my salad, and then I made, if you follow me on Instagram, I take like a serving of Arctic Zero. Right now I have the cookie dough one, and I put some kind of protein powder in it, and it's usually not a full serving protein powder. I just kind of switch it around to fit my protein goals for the day. I'll just add in the rest of the protein powder. And I dump that in a little cup, and I mix it with water till it's like a pudding or frosting consistency. And then I'll pour that over the Arctic Zero and then mix it up until it looks like kind of like soft serve ice cream. Because Arctic Zero doesn't really taste like a whole lot on its own, but I need that base of something to make it like an ice cream. And I like it because it's, you know, dairy, lactose, gluten, all the other frees. And it's good with the protein powder in it. Yesterday I mixed the cookie dough, chocolate chip cookie dough, Arctic Zero with the peanut butter chocolate chip or peanut butter cup protein powder. That was really good. Today I mixed it with Snickerdoodle protein powder, and it wasn't that good, but they have Snickerdoodle Arctic Zero, so those two things mixed together might be good. But And then I also saved my fat macros for a serving of almond butter on a rice cake. So this week has been really difficult with my diet change. I will upload my full diet plan on my blog so you guys can see it, and then I will also show you how I worked it around to make it fit better with what I needed. But this week my protein is still at like 175 and my carbs increased to 121. Last week they were just about 100. And then this week my fats dropped to 33, and last week my fats were at 45. So that's a huge drop in fat when 45 is already pretty low. 33 is really low, but you need to maintain the lower fat content to lean out. So we're seeing how my body responds to this week, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard. It's really hard for me to have like the lower fats. If you see my diet plan, you'll see that my fat macros come from flaxseed, avocado, olive oil, and that's it. So I have avocado twice a day, or yeah, in 2 different meals, olive oil in 1 meal, flaxseed in 1 meal. And that is all the fat macros that I get for the day. And so I tried that for 2 days, and I'm like, feeling still like I'm not hungry per se, but I just feel not satisfied, and it's probably because of the lower macros. So yesterday or today I reworked it, and so I could fit in some almond butter and PB2. Like, even though PB2 is low in fat, it has the like flavor of peanut butter, so it's like a mind game kind of. And so I worked that out, and I do feel a little bit more satisfied today. Like, it's 8 o'clock and I feel pretty good. But anyway, the point of this vlog was I've been up since 3:50, and all I want to do is go home and be lazy. I came home at 5, 8, and I already watched an episode of Pretty Little Liars, Total Divas, and I got halfway through the Castle episode, and I was like not feeling it, and I'm like, I need to go do something productive. So I'm on my way to the grocery store to get the rest of my food that I'm gonna meal prep for the next couple days. I have to work tomorrow night starting at 7 p.m. until, what's today? Wednesday. So I have to work Thursday starting at 7 p.m. until Friday at 7 p.m. So that is like a day and a half of meals that I need to have prepared with me, and I only have enough for like tomorrow, so I need to prepare it for the next couple days anyway. So I will show you what I get when I get back, because right now I look kind of eerie, like in the darkness, and I'm just talking to you. But yeah, so that's what I thought I would talk to you guys about. You know, sometimes you just don't feel like doing anything, and I totally get that. Right now I cannot afford to be lazy during prep, so I know that if I don't go get my food today or tonight, that I'm gonna feel really stressed out having to do it tomorrow before I go into work, because I'm gonna want to take a nap just in case we are busy all night. I don't like to go there thinking that I'm gonna sleep, because inevitably if you go in tired, you're gonna run all night and be extremely tired the next day. So I like to take a nap and be a little bit more well rested. But anyway, I will show you what I get when I get back from the grocery store. I'm probably gonna go to Publix since it's 8 o'clock at night. Walmart is a little sketchy, you know. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Bye. Okay guys, I am back. Super quick haul, and I will show you what I got. So let's start over here with healthy stuff. So typical asparagus, Brussels sprouts. I have cilantro, limes, and jalapenos to go with these black beans. I have been making my own black beans, but I am being lazy right now, and I just bought these. So I just have the lower sodium ones, but still, I mean, these have 240 milligrams per half cup serving. So right now I'm not that worried about my sodium, but it's just something to keep in mind. And these were 79 cents each, and I got this whole bag here, which is a pound for $1. So this is a pound. This is, how much is that? 15 ounces. So I don't know. It's a lot more cost effective. Some scallops, some chicken, tortillas, because I have been making whole can of tuna, like 1.5 ounces of avocado, and then putting that inside tortillas as one of my meals. Some spring mix for my salads, some tomatoes to put on my salad. I have some onion in the fridge still. And I got some more of these because now that I've found a way to make them taste good, I'm all about buying Arctic Zero. So I have the cookie shake. I think this is supposed to be like an Oreo flavor, and then vanilla maple, which sounded interesting. But I figured I could mix, I have cookies and cream protein powder, so I figured I could try that with that, or maybe chocolate, and then I have just a vanilla protein powder, and then I also have like a blondie style protein powder. So I have all kinds of concoctions, and the next time I make it, I will film it for you guys. And then I also have my rice cookie in my rice cooker. So like I said, I will post my whole, I back that up, sorry. I will post my whole meal plan on my blog for you guys, so you can see what the coach's recommendations for my meal plan is, and then kind of how I worked it around. And then also don't forget to follow me on MyFitnessPal. My username is PUSpitzer. I will put that on the screen for you so you can see that, but then you can see kind of how I have rearranged my macros or rearranged my foods to fit my macros, just because with the olive oil and the avocado and the flaxseed, I'm not feeling like I'm eating 33 grams of fat. I'm feeling like I'm eating 0 grams of fat, and I'm just like feeling very ravenous, feeling very hungry and not very satisfied. Like my stomach is physically full because I'm eating more carbs now, but it doesn't, like I'm still looking for more food after I'm done eating. So that's what I got. I don't know if I'm gonna prep any of this tonight just because it's 8:30. I'm tired and I want to go to bed, and I think I'm just gonna get up early and cook it. I also realized that after watching my last video, forgot to show you what my results were. So this was from 25th, last Thursday. So my weight is here. Actually, let's just do this. So this is compared to my last 2 composition tests. So you can see down here the dates. So this was January 7th, February 6th, and February 25th. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on here. So I started out at 150.4 pounds. That was after the holidays, after my vacation, and when I wasn't really counting anything. So yes, my weight did go up about 150. And honestly, I can maintain that pretty easily without really trying. I don't like to be that heavy, but it's not unhealthy by any means. And my body fat was 20.8%. We adjusted my macros, and I was only eating about 12 to 1300 calories. It was really low for me, but I was going off of what my coach was telling me to do. And I did lose weight, as you can see, but I also lost a lot of muscle mass because I wasn't eating enough protein. I was only eating 125 grams of protein. So you can see that there, and my body fat didn't change that much. So yes, my weight went down here, but it was mostly muscle mass because look at my body fat did not change very much. So this is kind of when I started training with my new trainers, and she bumped up my protein to 175 grams and kept my carbs moderate and my fat moderate. And look at what happened. So I gained over a pound of muscle mass in, what is that? 19 days or so. Wait. Yeah, 19 days. So I gained over a pound of muscle mass, which is crazy. And my body fat dropped almost 2%. And look at the scale. So this just goes to show you guys, the scale can go suck it, because look at what your body is actually doing. I so recommend this test, guys. If you can get your hands on an InBody machine at Complete Nutrition or any other sort of body composition testing, because it really opens your eyes and gives you an insight as far as, you know, what your training is doing is really working. And this is why macros are so important, because, like, honestly, I'm eating more calories here than I was here. And look at what is happening to my body. Like, my body fat is going down, my muscle percentage is going up, and that is awesome. And then also, my basal metabolic rate has gone up since the last time. Last time I was in the 1400s. Now I'm at 1500. So that's pretty awesome. So let's look at my limb readings. I don't remember what my readings were before, but my legs are evening out a little bit better. So that's that. So I'm sorry I forgot to show you this, guys. If you want me to, leave it in the comments below. I can upload these in like a folder or something on my blog so you guys can reference them if you want to. I don't know if that's something you guys want to reference or not, but yeah, I thought I would just show you that. I'm sorry. So starting this Saturday coming up, so probably when you see this vlog, we'll be 8 weeks out, so I'm going to be doing those every week so we can keep an eye on things and make sure everything is moving in the right direction, because starting 8 weeks out you do start making a lot more manipulations, like I said, with the fats and everything like that. So we'll keep you posted, and I'll let you know if I got anything good going on this week that I'll film for you. So maybe I'll show you a little bit of meal prepping tomorrow depending on what time I do it. So if not, I will see you guys later, and I hope you guys are all having a good week, and that's about it. Hey guys, I wanted to show you how I make that protein frosting that I was telling you about with the ice cream. In this bowl, I've just got 20 grams of chocolate peanut butter protein powder, and then I just mix it with water until it gets like this kind of consistency where it's kind of like a frosting. This morning I'm going to add it into my oatmeal like that. And I don't know, you know, you eat with your eyes first, and sometimes it just makes you think that there's like something really delicious on top of your oatmeal, but that's kind of what it looks like. And another thing is I feel like it mixes in better too. So in the morning I've been eating oatmeal with flaxseed as part of my healthy fats, and I just got it from Publix, and it looks like this. It's in a container. I don't know where else you can find it in the grocery store. The guy just pointed me over to where they had like all the prepackaged nuts and everything. So just thought I would share that with you. If you guys are having issues with your protein powder mixing into your oatmeal, that's just one of the things I did. But that is what I put on top of my Arctic Zero to get it to mix in to be like a flavored soft serve. So just a little tip for you guys. I just got done prepping my food for the next 3 days, and I thought I would show you what I'm eating. So this is 4 ounces of chicken, 2 ounces of Brussels sprouts, and 1/3 cup of brown rice. The orange sauce on there is a spicy garlic buffalo sauce that I got at the grocery store. It's this brand. And those are the macros on that. I usually would buy, back in Indiana, they would have like the Kroger brand of the spicy garlic sauce, but of course I couldn't find that here, so that's the next closest thing, and it's pretty good. So that's that meal, and I've made 3 of those, and then I made 3 of, this is chicken, black beans, and asparagus. And in the black beans I cooked and I put the 1 can of diced green chilies, and then the orange stuff on top is a little bit of Cholula hot sauce. And then this is 3 salads. It is 2 cups of spring mix, 5 or 6 cherry tomatoes, and then a 1/4 of a bell pepper in each one. So I made 3 of those. And that's the food for the next 3 days that I have to cook. The rest of it is the tuna, and oh, the scallops that I make are, I showed you guys these yesterday. Oh, where are they? So it's just these Publix sea scallops. I bought the smaller ones this time because I didn't realize these were expensive, but these are the macros on that. And how I cook those is sorry about that. I don't thaw them or anything before. I just cook them frozen. I'll either throw a little bit of olive oil in the pan or spray it with Pam, and then I'll put some kind of seasoning on it. I've really been liking this blackened seasoning. I'll put that on there, or sometimes I'll just put like a little bit of garlic powder on it or whatever, but they cook in a few minutes. They're really fast, and I don't like to cook those and then reheat it, just because I think it kind of makes it rubbery. It's like reheated shrimp. You just don't do it. So anyway, that's what I made. It's Saturday, and I'm getting ready to eat and then head over to the body composition testing. I figured since that's what I did last time and my results were good, and I'm starving, and on the weekends it doesn't open until 10, I figured I would do it again. So this morning for breakfast I am making a protein waffle in there, and then I'm just having 1 serving of oats. So the protein waffle is just 1 scoop of protein powder, 1 serving of egg whites, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and that's it. So I will let you know what the results are in a minute. This is what it looks like. guys, it is Sunday, and yesterday I did my body fat composition, and I will put that clip in here so you can see it, but I'll also put it all on my blog, and I'll link that below if you guys want to see the full report. But what I want to say is results were not exactly what I was hoping for. Yes, my still in pounds went down, but so did my muscle mass, and my body fat percentage went up, so it kind of like flip-flops. Usually when you lose muscle mass, it gets replaced by fat, and vice versa. When you lose fat, it gets replaced by muscle mass. So not a whole lot. It's not terrible, but it's not, you know, what I was hoping for, especially since last time I saw a huge increase. But like I said, the beginning of this week, my macros, or beginning of last week, my macros are really hard for me to get adjusted to, just because my fats were so much lower than I was used to. So that led to extra scoop of peanut butter or almond butter, just because I felt like ravenous, because I was just so hungry. Like physically I was full because I'm eating a lot more carbs, but I didn't feel satisfied. So I finally figured it out, like with the right macro numbers that my coach wanted me, about halfway through the week. So I'm hoping that this week I can stick to those numbers perfectly, and hopefully see better results on the body comp next weekend. Yesterday also was my last treat meal. After my weigh-ins, I have my treat meals on Saturdays, and if you watch my last vlog, and I mainly just do that because it's kind of a nice way to end the week, and after you like treat yourself to whatever it may be, mine is personally like usually wings or something like that, and usually those are high in salt, which can lead to a little bit excess water weight. You don't want to weigh yourself right after that, because of course your weight is going to be up, because you're eating stuff that you're not normally eating. Your body has gotten used to your clean eating lifestyle, and now you're eating something else that's like fried and not that good for you. So of course you're going to feel bloated, and there's going to be water weight on the scale. So I've been trying to only weigh myself like once a week. Usually I'll weigh myself on Wednesday, like midweek, just to see where it's going, and then I weigh again on Saturday, and that's the one that counts. So that's that. So anyway, that's probably my last untracked cheat meal for the rest of this prep, since I am now less than 8 weeks out, and I'm excited. So what that means, untracked cheat meal versus like a tracked cheat meal. Untracked means you just eat whatever you want. So yesterday I had 12 boneless wings. I got 2 different sauces, and then we got a like potato skin appetizer, and I had 2 of those. And from now on, my coach will give me kind of like, all right, so for this week on your refeed day, and we'll call it a refeed day, I want you to have 50 carbs, you know, 5 fat, and so much protein extra on this day, and you can add it in however you want. So I mean, if you want to be like a macro hoarder per se, and use some of your other macros to have still some wings, you can do so, or you can just add in like, you know, some popcorn or an extra serving of potatoes, or whatever you want to do. So that way it's controlled, as opposed to just whatever you want. So 8 weeks out, getting pretty excited. Now, you know, the self-doubt starts kicking in. I have good days and I have bad days, and the good days I wake up, I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling lean, I look great, and then the bad days are like, I'm not seeing a lot of progress, maybe I shouldn't compete in April. And you know, your mind plays tricks on you, because it's hard when you look in the mirror every day to see your body change, and when other people look at you, they're like, man, you've made great progress, but they're not looking at you like you're looking at yourself. And everybody is so much harder on themselves than, you know, we are on other people, which is why, like, I give everyone props that is able to coach themselves, because to me, I need that third party objective eye to look at my pictures for progress, and you know, what I'm doing to make sure that I am still making progress. Because like I said, you know, we're always harder on ourselves than we are on other people. And some weeks it is easy to see the progress, but sometimes it's not. And it's the weeks that it's not easy to see the progress that it's easy to get unmotivated, and it's easy to fall off the wagon, but you can't do that to yourself. So I also ordered my suit 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I'm hoping that that may get shipped this week. And if it does, I will show you what it looks like. And I already got my crystals in the mail because I'm gonna bling it out myself this year, and that's really exciting. So I'm sticking with the same meal plan this week, and I will be getting new workouts this week. So I will have my meal plans. She already gave me my meal plan for the next 2 weeks too, just so if everything keeps going on this route, we already know what we're doing, but if we need to change stuff, obviously we can. So I'm only gonna upload weeks 1 and 2, which was last week and this week's meal plan. And then when I know for sure that I'm using the second one, I will let you know. But as soon as I get the workouts, I will upload those too, so you guys can see everything that I'm doing if you guys wanna look at it. But I think that's all for my 8-week out progress, and I will see you next week. Bye.